None of us have the luxury of putting our dreams on pause. While we wait for conditions to be perfect, life is now the only moment we're ever guaranteed. So why not spend that moment actualizing your highest self and working towards those goals with the confidence and energy of one who has already accomplished them, like attracts. Like the universe doesn't operate on fantasies or wishes, but on the resonance we put out through our thoughts, emotions, and state of being. So get busy resonating at the highest level possible. Be the success, be the health, be the wealth and happiness you wish for God's psychologist, Abraham Maslow. What one can be, one must be. We need to be true to our own nature, for this is the ultimate source of happiness. So today, choose to be true, the greatest version of your act, think, and live, as if you already have that beautiful mosaic of prosperity, joy, wellness, and fulfillment you've been picturing. It may feel like the greatest act of make-believe at first, but you commit to it long enough, and before you know it, you've transformed that fantasy into concrete reality. That is the power of this principle. That is what it means to act as if you already possess what you most want out of this life. It's not delusion, it's deliberately aligning yourself with the future you've decided to create. It's showing the universe what you're committed to becoming and encoding that mindset into every fiber of your being. Some may call faking it until you make it. But there's nothing fake about it. It's just being the person you know in your heart you're capable of. It's embodying your highest potential here and now, rather than existing in a constant state of striving and wanting. So embrace it, live it, breathe. At each moment, act as if you're already who you were put on this earth to be, because if you can master that, my friends, there is no dream too big, no vision you cannot achieve. You become unstoppable in the grandest way. You go from being a passenger, waiting on life, to the architect designing every beautiful detail and laying the foundations of the present moment. So step into that empowered identity now and start building something incredible. Act as if success, abundance, joy, and fulfillment are your natural states of being. And just watch how quickly the universe starts cooperating to make it. So that is the ultimate path of the dream achiever, the legacy creator, the soul who lives in total alignment with their highest purpose. Can you feel that potential welling up inside you today? Can you start giving it breath and shape through your thoughts, words, and movements? I know you can. I believe in you as that person, because you wouldn't be here today if some part of you didn't believe it too. Let's go out and make that belief our permanent reality. Let's spend our days embodying our greatest. That is how we not only achieve our goals, but transcend them and access a life of constant evolution and magnificence. We become an unstoppable upward spiral, outgrowing our dreams nearly as quickly as we create them. So no waiting for someday, no more doubts or limiting stories from this moment. You commit to being the person you were put on this planet to be. You act as if greatness is your birthright. You embody the champion within, and with that committed mindset fueling you, there is nothing you cannot manifest. Become a new world of peace, health, prosperity, and fulfillment awaits you when you start living as if it already belongs to you, because it does, my friends. It always has. Now go claim it once and for all. One of the most powerful aspects of embodying your idealized self is how it builds unshakable self-belief. When you spend your days feeling small, inadequate, and focused on your limitations, you're essentially telling the universe, I don't have what it takes. That vibe of self-doubt becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, repelling the very opportunities and circumstances you desire. Flip the script and start moving through the world as if you're already operating at your highest level. Suddenly you're broadcasting an entirely different frequency, an energy of quiet confidence and expectation that good things are headed your way. You stop giving fear, scarcity, and negativity any power over you. You're too busy being the person who naturally attracts abundance. As the old saying goes, what the mind can conceive and believe the mind can achieve by act. As if you already embodied the qualities of who you want to be. You encode those qualities into your neurology until they become hardwired habits and mindsets. Your self-belief soars, because you're no longer just dreaming about potential. You're experiencing it daily as your status quo. Does this mean you'll never again have moments of doubt or struggle? Of course not. We're all human, and personal growth is a lifelong journey of ebbs and flows, but embodying the idealized builds an unshakable core belief that you have what it takes to create the life you want. Whereas before, the doubts may have derailed you, now they're just temporary speed bumps on the road because your fundamental identity is rooted in self-assurance. When Jim Carrey was a struggling broke comedian, the 1980s, he famously wrote himself a $10 million check with the goal of manifesting that dream reality. More importantly, though, he started carrying himself as if he was already the incredibly successful comedy superstar. He aimed to become, in his own words, "I'd visualize things coming to me. It would just make me feel better." Visualization works in anything you believe. You can achieve Carey so deeply inhabited that future actualized self through his mindset and behaviors that its manifestation into his outer reality became inevitable. Because that's the truth. You cannot consistently act as if you already had the success, confidence, talent, or qualities you aspire to without making it a physical reality. The two are inextricably linked. Another profound benefit of embodying the idealized you. You're no longer being held captive by your past limitations, failures, or negative self-talk. How often do we let our shortcomings and mistakes define our self-perception, and then subconsciously put the brakes on our dreams? Because of course I can't start that business. Look at how I failed at my last job. What makes me think I can get in shape when I've tried and failed so many times before? I'm not the type of person who could ever attract an amazing romantic partner. Sound familiar? We've all fallen into that defeat mindset at some point, letting our past dictate our perceived possibilities. But when you reset your self-image and decide, today, I am the person I want to become, I release the past and all its limits, you free yourself to start with a blank slate. It doesn't matter what you previously thought you were capable of, because today, you're a new person operating at a higher level. You're no longer constrained by your former circumstances or beliefs about yourself. Suddenly, the lifetime goal that seemed impossible is well within reach, because the person you're choosing to be makes it inevitable by simply aligning your behaviors, self-perception, and memento moment choices.